I will tell you.
Yes.
I will tell you with your permission.
Yeah.
You know, what did you hope to hear tonight? An apology.
Yes.
For having fired without cause people like Rory.
Yeah.
And the impact that's caused on his family.
Yeah, absolutely.
I know I wasn't really expecting it, but
yeah, but one would hope, right?
one would hope.
Well,
I took a lot of notes.
Yeah, oh wow. Oh.
That's how I get through bad things.
I know, just kind of zone out and take notes. Yeah, I mean, we were watching it from this room, and I was screaming at the TV. I know you all could not.
Al Green was right behind me. With the cane. I was like, dude.
Oh yeah, that was wild. Yeah. Free speech, right? So, first of all, just what was that like sitting in that room tonight, listening to all those lies? I'm just going to start there.
So look, there were lots of different areas where President Trump said things that were exaggerated, were untrue, were unhelpful, were bizarre. I felt like he spent more time talking about taking Greenland, retaking the Panama Canal, onwards to Mars than he did focusing on how to reduce prices for the average American. And it felt disjointed and discombobulated. It felt like a political rally, not a speech to the American people. Mm-hmm. There were a few things that I found particularly disturbing or misleading. I'll be brief.
Yeah.
That the United States has given 3 times as much to Ukraine as our European allies. That's just not true.
Thank you for sharing that.
And that Social Security is paying out benefits to people in their 150 and 200 and 250.
Can we fact check that? Because we were all looking at each other and
so here's what I think that means.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Social Security has names on their registry of people who are now long dead, who were on the Social Security registry 50 or 75 years ago, but they are not receiving payments. He spent a lot of time trying to suggest that Social Security is full of waste, fraud, and abuse. And that should make people worry that his next step is then to go after Social Security. Right. Because he is untruthful about how much waste, fraud, and abuse there might be in USAID or at CFPB or at NOAA or a lot of other federal agencies, and has used that as the excuse for slashing the workforce and cutting programs. Right. My guest at the speech tonight, Rory from Delaware, worked until very recently at the U.S. Department of Agriculture Conservation Service that helps protect wetlands and promote wildlife habitat. Rory is a Seaford, Delaware resident who served our nation as a Marine in combat in Afghanistan.
Thank you for your
and
service.
Was abruptly fired through an email that he opened on Valentine's Day. And the impact on his young family was something I had hoped the president would speak to.
Yes.
Instead of cheering on Elon Musk and Doge, I had thought he might say, we've made some mistakes in the thousands of people who've been fired who shouldn't have been, who protect us from bird flu, who protect us from measles outbreaks, who protect our nuclear weapons. They've made a lot of mistakes because they have fired too many people too fast. We all want a more efficient government.
Of course.
We would like to see taxpayer dollars spent wisely, but not at the expense of cruelty to people like Rory.
Yeah, and thank you for your service. I said that while the senator was speaking. What's your message? I know a lot of Americans didn't watch, and many did. They'll be watching clips tomorrow morning, whether they want to or not, because that's the nature of media these days. What's your message to them?
If you were alarmed and concerned by that speech, don't look away. Get engaged, volunteer, contribute, participate, because there's a lot of difference we can still make. And part of what Trump tries to do is to say, I have a mandate to slash Social Security or to cut Medicaid or to pass a budget that does dramatically different things than you might want. Stay engaged.
Stay engaged. That's the message. Thank you so much.